We'll be going ahead and grinding. Please tell me this is still copy pasted. It is. Perfect. Let me edit use to have it in the description too. Alright, I've just been posting the server link for the private server for anyone who wants to come join and help with the invasion events in both the live chat and also the description of this video. So if you are interested in coming in and helping out in the server, help with the grinding, feel free to do so, or if you want to just leech off of us, that's fine also. But yeah, hello everyone. Today we'll be doing a little bit more grinding of the Easter event. We'll be doing probably 7 full cycles of the Easter event unless I get tired early or have to stop it for some reason. We'll see. But yeah, most likely it'll be about a 2.5 hour stream with me using all 7 of my glitchy boss gum. Hopefully we are set up. Hopefully audio was working. Sometimes these streams take longer to set up than others, so I was encountering a few issues when I was setting this one up. But I think we're good to go now. I can't imagine anything's like completely broken where I have to stop. But yeah. I've already been in this server for a while, so we should be on to the medium event now. Hopefully enough people join where we can just kind of cheese it with just one person in every single portal. Easily, it looks like we got 2 people per portal. So yeah, it should be pretty easy. But yeah, for the most part, we should just be able to use all the last few, or all the glitchy boss gun we have and get about 140 or so, or yeah, 140 keys. I get 16 for every single large event since I'm using glitchy boss gum, and then 2 per both the small and the medium, so 20 per cycle, and we're doing 7 cycles. So 140 keys I should be getting from this, which should put me at 100 or 290 keys since I started with 150 before the first small one. But yeah, for the most part, it should be a pretty tame stream. We are pretty much just going to be entirely doing Easter events like this. There will be lag spikes every once in a while. Don't worry about those. Those are normal. That isn't how luck works. But yeah, at some point, I don't know. This is one of the harder events to actually grind for stuff, but also a lot of people aren't really grinding for stuff. So some of the mythicals from this event might be actually quite expensive in terms of trading value. I think especially the 350. A lot of people did end up buying 250 ones, but I don't know if I've seen that many people with 350 mythicals from this event. But yeah, definitely if you compare this event to like Easter or other Christmas events or other Halloween events, it's a lot longer per like key than normal, along with not having like, I don't know, along with being intermittent between whether you're getting a race or a boss or actually a invasion event. It is kind of weird with how it works that way. Yeah, I think overall it's actually not too bad, just because you do get the double keys from the larger events. If you are in one server with a decent amount of people, you can actually grind through it quite easily. And you grind glitchy boss gum off stream. No, the thing about grinding glitchy boss gum off stream, I grinded glitchy boss gum off stream this time. That's why I have 7. But in reality, half of that was me just grinding like 1 set of ghosts and then getting really lucky and getting 3 from it. Let's see. Do I have that? Can I pull that up really quick? I could. Probably. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, between this, before doing this, I was grinding for some glitchy boss gum. I posted it in the Discord. But, like, I got insanely lucky on my last conversion. Like, I was planning on just grinding for, like, an hour or so before, just to get some glitchy boss gum for, like, a later stream. But, like, 10 minutes into that, I converted, like, 1 set of, like, 2 minutes, so a single glitchy loot gum worth of gum. All right, which mode are we on? Okay, we're not on the correct mode. Let's do that. And yeah, I managed to get this conversion, which was, it was just insane. It's like, oh yeah, that's definitely how this is supposed to work. Also, I think we leaked a ghost or something. I'm 90% sure that was ours. That's not ours. Who leaked a ghost? None there. Oh, okay. These people leaked a ghost. But yeah, I converted all my gum and I got like 3 glitchy boss gum when you normally get like 0 from that. I just got really lucky with it. So that's why I say I grinded for glitchy boss gum. I just got insanely lucky. Ooh, why can't I vacuum? There we go. Do you use Lucky Gum when converting? Lucky Gum normally doesn't work on it. The only Lucky Gum that works is Boosted Lucky Gum, and there's legitimately no reason to use a Boosted Lucky Gum when converting for gum. Just because, like, you only need to convert for gum, like, once, I don't know, once every, 7-8 hours, in theory. And so you really only need like 5 seconds of boosted Lucky Gum for actually getting ideal gum versions if you are using something like Lucky Gum. And then like even then it's kind of silly to use boosted Lucky Gum because like you're using an hour worth of gum for 5 seconds worth of boost. It's just not worth it. Legitimately the only good way to use it is if you grind for like 200 or 500 hours or something, so it actually takes you like 6 or 7 minutes to convert all your items to gum, and even then it's really like doubling the amount of legendary plus gums you'll get isn't actually super useful. Like if you look at all the legendary plus gums, more than half of it's just going to be useless. Like you're going to be converting a lot of glitchy loot gum, glitchy X gum, glitchy vacuum gum straight into glitchy gem gum, which is just not worthwhile. You're going to be getting a lot more glitchy nitro loot gum, which, I mean, yeah, it's cool, but isn't super useful. And then, like, glitchy lucky gum's useful, glitchy boss gum's useful, maybe getting double glitchy rift can be considered useful, but really isn't. So yeah, it's not really useful, to be honest. You're much better off just saving your Robux. Did you see your message in the wiki server? Probably not. I haven't really been paying too much attention to Discords, to be honest, most of the time. Like stuff goes on and I just ignore it. I might like see that there is people talking, but I don't usually notice it too much. Oh, win an Easter race. If I remember, actually, this one, the interesting thing about this is win an Easter race actually counts any race. It doesn't just need to be an Easter race. So that's nice. The thing is, though, we are on a boss event right now, so we do need to go use Invent Bait, go through another invasion event, and then finally get up to a race before we can actually complete this quest. You need to see it, I'll tag you. Yeah, I would say I'll look at it now, but right now I am streaming, and opening Discord while streaming does not work great. Discord loves to use a lot of resources, and so yeah, like as it is, I'm barely running like 20 FPS at the most. But yeah, I'll look at it once I stop the stream. I don't think Lucky Gum, yeah, the only gum that works is Boosted Lucky Gum. The normal Lucky Gum does not work on the conversion of gum. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend wasting it. Same thing, also Lucky Gum does not work on boss chests, loot bags, developer chests, or anything other than the crates in the game. So you don't need to worry about really wasting any of your Lucky Gum on anything other than crates. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in Ghost Simulator that is random and is not affected by Lucky Gum. Alright, so once we defeat this boss, we'll be going into a large invasion event. Hopefully I remember to use a glitchy boss gun at the end of it, because it would be kind of sad to go through all the effort of doing a large invasion event and then ending up forgetting to use a glitchy boss gun, just because like this is a super good usage on large invasion events. Since it's doubled already, it's kind of doubling. It's insane how much keys you get. I get like 16 keys from glitchy boss gun on large invasion events. So yeah, I don't want to be doing more invasion events than I have to. They do get kind of boring after a little bit. But yeah, once we are done with all these 7 glitchy boss guns, I should be actually pretty close to a 350 mythical. Which is going to be kind of nice, because that's kind of my plan for this event, is just to get one of those 250 mythicals. Alright, we are now going into a large invasion event. I don't know how many people have joined since then, but we should have at least 6 people available to come join the invasion event, so, yeah, it looks like, ooh, 4 people. Yeah, we'll probably end up having to use a vacuum gum, I'd imagine. Yeah, I'd imagine with 4 players we're going to end up having to use vacuum gum. Just because like it does get super slow if you are using loot gum. I know in theory I've said it's profitable to be using loot gum just because eggs are really nice to have quite a bit of. Okay, someone isn't at one. I think I need to go move. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm on this portal now. Yeah, alright. We'll go ahead and equip glitchy vacuum gum. Yeah, equip this. We can't use it yet currently. Oh, wait, someone else is here? Please tell me that someone else didn't come from the one I'm at or something, but yeah. Because I can totally see someone. Okay, no, we're good. Oh. Frames. I was lagging so much I couldn't join it. It was still saying there was a boss. Yeah, Ghost Simulator can get really laggy sometimes. Like, right now for me. Like, I don't even know. Like, this isn't even normal lag. Like, let me turn on these just so I can kind of see. Oh, this is GPU lag. Why am I getting GPU lag? Maybe it's because I'm streaming, but like usually the lag I get is over here on the CPU. Yeah, like this is what it's normally looking like, just green bars, but I don't know where this lag is coming from. Yeah, I've never really had this stutter lag. It's usually either constantly bad or constantly good. It's very rarely this where you freeze for just a few seconds at a time. Maybe it has something to do with the ghost spawning, but yeah, I don't know. It definitely feels worse than usual. It almost feels like the server needs to restart, to be honest. But yeah, this isn't the server lagging, though, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's jumping up to, like, 45 times. Yeah, it's jumping up to, like, 50s, 90s, randomly. I don't think that's normal. I think something's going on there. Yeah, maybe it's the webcam. Actually, I want to see if it is the webcam. No, it's not the webcam. We're still getting it without the webcam. If I unplug the webcam, maybe? No, we still seem to be getting it. Maybe not as bad, but... Yeah, trying to troubleshoot stream problems isn't great. Yeah, okay. Nothing to do with the webcam. Hopefully this will allow me to reset up. Wave 8 starting? Yeah, lovely. Alright, webcam, are you working? No. Oh, you are. Well, that's a surprise. Alright, there goes our glitchy vacuum gum, and we can't really use another one, otherwise it would bite into our being able to use a glitchy boss gum at the end, so right now we are kind of just going to have to vacuum all these ghosts without any. Which shouldn't be too bad. We do at least have help, unlike the other two people who are kind of going it solo. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use this early, just so I don't forget later. Ooh. Alright. I'm going to come back to Discord and I'm going to have like 10 pings in the wiki Discord server. It's not going to be great. No, I actually check through my pings regularly. So if you do end up pinging me and doesn't look like I responded, I probably saw it. Same thing like if you guys ping me now, I'll eventually get around to looking at it. Even if I don't respond. Hello, Sam. Alright, so yeah, that should be it. Hopefully they managed to defeat this final ghost before... my gum runs out, so that we do end up getting the boosted amount of gums. But yeah, there we go. Should just be able to sell. And yeah, next should be a race event, and hopefully we end up... Actually, by win, I hope win just means top 3 or finish it. Because otherwise, I don't think we'll actually be able to complete this quest for a while. Just because, like, people are going to be actually good in races in this server, more likely than not. Okay, we go straight. Continue going straight. Yeah, I don't even know if anyone else is in the race. It doesn't look like there is, but I'm pretty sure that at least one other person would have joined the race. Or not. Reminder to enable the Wikibot. Yeah, about that. Nah. I don't know if I will be enabling the Wikibot. I'll get around to it eventually, but soon there are some things that... Yeah, it's one of those things that's actually a low priority for me sometimes. So yeah, let's go ahead and go through this quest. Get at least the next quest before the next invasion event starts. Oh, was it the message about enjoying or thankful for all the wiki stuff because of how much they use it in like dev meetings and stuff to verify stuff? I remember that message being sent by Mackie. I read that one at some point. Although there might be another message. No, it's not. Okay, different one. Yeah. I just read it. Yeah, there's an invasion event next. A small invasion event that someone can just solo. Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and use an event bait. We'll see if maybe everyone else can just carry, so I don't need to worry about it too much. If there's only 3 people, we'll of course try, but if there's 4 and it ends up being I'm with someone else, this is a small invasion event. I probably can go check it out. Yeah, okay. Let's go see if we can open Discord without it lagging a lot. Oh, that's I never switched back to game specific. Okay, that's probably what was going on with the frame rates earlier. I was on my screen instead of my instead of this. Oh, so also let's get rid of these things because you guys don't care whether or not I'm lagging or not. You guys can see whether I'm lagging. All right, opening Discord. Oh, wait. Oh, science class. Yeah, science class isn't like the worst class, but it's a weird class pretty much always. Anyways, let me go see where pings are. Yeah, this is what happens, guys, when I open Discord while doing streams. FPS drops to like 2 or 3. Oh yeah, okay, so you're basically summarizing the Oh, nice, Orange Miffy. Alright. Yeah. Bye, Sam. Okay, so you're basically summarizing what Mackie said in her Ask Me Anything stream, if I remember correctly. Or was it Q&A? I can't remember what the exact one was. But yeah, you're basically summarizing a lot. Yeah, a lot of that is actually pretty interesting information. There's some that I'm questionable about, like a pity system. Like, that's kind of... Actually, for Godlies, that'd be nice. I think a pity system for Godlies would be nice. I don't think there should be one for classifieds. Who in the world... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, who in the world leaked a ghost? So we have to wait. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use another event bait. Just to get a boss. Let's see. RAM acronym, don't particularly care about. I'm not too much into lore, so when eventually the RAM's acronym will be revealed, and it's not like something where we can guess it really easily right now. I mean, pretty sure the first R stands for remnants, but it could also just stand for some random other word. But yeah, Ace will play a part for second arc. That's kind of been already hinted since he was in the event with Joker during last Halloween. since he was Green Knight. Pretty much confirmed by how much the dialogue went on there. Joker referencing an ace card missing, and Green Knight also referencing that we know him in the same color scheme as Ace 2 with the green. Let's see. Anything else in there that I'm missing information-wise? Alright, bye Sam. Hi, when will you stream in the afternoons? I'm usually not available in the afternoons is the funny thing. Yeah, Green Knight is Ace. Yeah. That one was like pretty much confirmed when that event came out. Yeah, especially with how Ace was kind of the villain-ish. Not really a villain, but like not the good guy in the first arc. It kind of makes sense for him to come back in second arc as someone helpful, or at least involved in a way, trying to make up for being bad. Especially with the influence of having Jax and Fern that are on his side. So that kind of makes sense. The two worlds after Remnant Zone, that's an interesting one. I wasn't really expecting like too much more. I was thinking like maybe a boss world, but even a boss could be like a Great Guardian where it's in the same world as Remnant Zone as entirely, like Great Guardian is in Ghost World. So the fact that it is going to be a dedicated server like Bloxfight HQ is kind of nice. And yeah, the other world after Remnant Zone will probably be something like Void, would be my guess, where it's more of a conclusion world, which, again, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of overused and could be lumped into Remnant Zone. More Mega Bosses, yeah, that one's been kind of confirmed-ish. At least I'm got a lot of hints from that from other people about there being more stuff like that. We'll go ahead and use another event bait. Let's see how many people. I swear we had more people like 2 events ago or something. I don't know where they all went. But yeah, event will be, yeah, how the structure of events will be, where Christmas event gets the tower, Halloween gets a dungeon, and Easter will be, very similar to what we have going on right now. Next update is Anniversary and Nostalgia Sale. Yeah, they've already hinted that the next event would be the Anniversary, just because like that is kind of what's going on with Ghost Simulator right now, is their anniversary stuff. And yeah, not surprised that the race maps are doing what they're doing right now. Quarter 3 will be won't have any events, but quarter 4 will be all events. Yeah, that pretty much tracks with what Ghost Simulator's been doing recently either too, with having Easter, Halloween, Christmas, not Easter, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas. They generally end up having just a solid 3 months of events, which I'm not personally a fan of. I personally enjoy it when we have content spread out among events, but you know. There'll be a lot of balancing and quality of life updates. Yeah, I think they've already mentioned that too. A lot of this stuff was already mentioned previously that I've learned about other places, but some of it's also new, like the structure for Remnant Zone after that. There's already a classified in the race loot bag, and I wouldn't imagine they're going to put classified in the race crate this early either, so that's not too amazing. Did I like the ghost? No, that's just a large ghost. Yeah, no, I'm just reading through the message right now. Journal revamp sounded interesting. I realized I skipped over to pity system. Oh, and then merch. There's also some information on merch and Sentinel. I need a lore. Guys, I don't do too much lore in Ghost Similar. Like, you know, I've made so many mistakes when I do talk about lore. I'm like, oh yeah, what is it? Like, Leo's Luna's brother or something stupid, just because I don't really remember too much lore. I know that's not the case. I'm pretty sure it's Shelly and Blaze at this point. But yeah, or maybe it was Luna and Blaze that I called brother and sister. Yeah, whatever the case is, I'm not too much into lore, and like, there's not too much that's going to change that, just because, like, I don't know. If I played the game for the lore, I think I wouldn't spend as much time playing it as I would just randomly reading other stuff, but yeah. Yeah, oh, the name of the new game has already been revealed to the public? Yes, it definitely has been. It's been on the wiki, I think, for like 2 months now. Mackie, someone said it in a public Discord, so, yeah. Yeah. Shelly and Blaze are siblings, not Luna and Blaze. Yeah, I know. I'm just putting that as an example of how much I really noticed lore. Oh, also, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use an event bait, and then while people are working on that, race, we'll go ahead and, do some obbies. Just so we can actually get these quests done. We will only be able to do like 2 or 3 obbies before the next invasion event, but, that should at least be some progress. But yeah, just because like there is a little bit of a cooldown between when you can click on these notes. So right now we are on cooldown, so we can't actually click this. So we have to wait like 30 seconds. So whenever this timer gets down to 30, we should be able to re-click it. Yeah, anniversary so soon. Yeah, I mean it is that time of year again. I think it's April or whatever the current event is, 7th. If I remember correctly, or maybe it's 3rd. I can't remember exactly what date. Let me click. I think it might be a minute. Or watch us not even know. We do need the Wild West. All right, 45 seconds. Lovely. I love waiting for random timers that I don't even know if they exist to count down enough for me to click on it. It's not April, it's May. Yeah, whatever month it is currently, it's May. Is it May right now? But whatever month it is currently, 7th or 3rd, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I almost want to wait until I complete the rest of this quest before moving on to the large invasion. But if someone else does use like event bait, I'll probably just join it anyways. It's not too big of a deal, but yeah. Yeah, the name of the new game has been made public, for sure. It's at least been available to the public for a while. Whether or not it was made public by like devs or anything like that, that's, who knows. But Block City, the month after April. Yeah, you guys give me too much credit for actually knowing what my months are. Like, beyond like January and February, it just gets, I don't know. Until like June, July, then it's kind of, I don't know. Actually, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. But yeah, March, May, and April, I have no idea when those are, to be honest. I don't know. It just, they get clumped together, as in those spring months where like literally nothing is different because there's not really anything notable going on. Or at least that's how I see it. March 3rd, April 4th, and May 5th. Yeah, what's important in March, April, and May? Like, out of those 4 months, or... There we go. Solid 3 minutes of just clicking on notes is definitely a good quest. But yeah, there we go. Highest you were in a good... I don't know. There's just some things I care a lot more about than others, and months is not one of those. There we go. Got that. The funny thing actually is that things that you touch versus the notes that you click on are actually two different separate find items in the timer. So if you like click an item, you can actually instantly touch another item. But yet, if you do either of those, you have like that 30 to 45 second cooldown between it of the same kind, which is kind of really interesting because I usually clump them all as find items, but there's technically two distinct items there. The click on items and also, yeah, Joker also. All right, now I need to go complete 5 invasion events. All right, now we can go back to actually using event bait. Thank you to whoever thank you to everyone who didn't use an event bait. I know no one did, so everyone in the server. So I could actually go ahead and finish up that in time. But yeah, again, this is going to be an invasion event large, so we'll be going ahead and using a glitchy boss gum. Yeah, Easter, warmer weather, in your birthdays. Birthdays, obviously, I don't know. I actually, do I know anyone with a birthday in March, May, or April? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, because all those two are in summer. Those 3 are November, October. I'm January. And I really don't know anyone else's birthday. Okay. I mean, I'm sure there's a Mother's Day. No, Mother's Day is in June, correct? Is Mother's Day in June? I'm pretty sure Mother's Day is in June. Okay. May? Yeah, not June. Okay. All I remember is, like, it's really close to summer, or in summer or something. For British, it's in March. You know, that's interesting sometimes when they do have, like Thanksgiving in Canada versus Thanksgiving in America. I know those are like those are like very cultural dependent. I know nowhere else actually has like Thanksgiving. But yeah, you know, it's like two or 3 months apart in both those two that do have it, and it's just kind of funny. When the different holidays are for different cultures. Like, even somewhere you think, oh yeah, New Year's. Everyone should have New Year's on the same day. And now you have Chinese New Year's, which is, I know, in theory, something different, just because, like, everyone still celebrate, or, I don't know. I know a lot of people still celebrate New Year's and Chinese New Year's. At least in America, I'd imagine. But, yeah. It's just a different calendar system. But... no, it's kind of interesting, the difference in holiday placements. Yeah, I'm actually really bad at dates and stuff. Like, I pretty much never have a schedule for anything. Mainly because I really don't need a schedule for anything, because I don't do too much. But, like, if I ever do get into, like, need to remember to do stuff, it's going to be bad. Like, I can't imagine having like a schedule where you're like, okay, at this hour you need to do this, then this, then this, then this. It's pretty much like, oh yeah, at some point today you need to show up there. It's pretty much it for me for scheduling. Anyways, how are we doing on keys? And I've been noticing we've been getting at least a few keys from Stella in our, like, directly into our inventory. So I do want to keep an eye on that to make sure we aren't like, or make sure we are staying at pretty close to where I'm expecting to get. I guess once we get 16 keys from here, we'll be only like 3 keys over 190. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Actually, how much rewards do I get from this quest? Oh, I don't get any key rewards. Okay, I just get the boredom pet. Okay, so we should be pretty good on keys. Yeah, the one thing I'm kind of concerned about, is going to be the fact that I don't have any of like the godly, or I am missing at least one of the godlies from the 5 key chest. Shouldn't be too hard to get, but like I can get really unlucky if I have to go for that like later. So at some point I do need to go ahead and get some keys for that. I do feel like I should probably get the mythical first though, just because like it is going to be a bit harder to get that and a bit more worthwhile than having all the godlies and stuff. But yeah. Also, at some point, I do have this glitchy rift gum and loot bags to use. I don't know when I'll get around to actually using those, but I don't know. Probably end up doing a stream or maybe a video on using that. Actually, has anyone in chat actually grinded for any of the mythicals this event? Like, I imagine, like, no one really has, just because they are kind of hard to get. Let me check to make sure people are doing fine. Alright, we'll clean up those. And hopefully get back to here before we run out of time. Yep, okay, perfect. But yeah, has anyone actually grinded for one of those mythicals? And if so, like, which one did you actually go for? Because I know the alicorns, like the unicorn rainbow things, I can't remember. Are they called alicorns? I don't remember their exact names. Are actually like one of the things I've seen a lot of people actually buy just because they look really cool. But I don't actually know too much about what the new mythicals look like. I know I've seen them and someone has posted like pictures of them in like the wiki server where I've seen them. But I don't remember like their names or like really what they look like too much. I have the sparkling alicorn board, but I still need Easter Isle. Yeah, every time I hear the Easter Isle, I get reminded of this island board, and I'm like, oh yeah, that island board. Where I have literally 3 of them, and I probably could have got more if I actually played that event. Yeah, this is probably the most worthless mythical from events. Oh. Yeah, there's no way this event lasts 2 minutes, so, that's a rip. Can you join me? If you can join the private server link that's in the description of this video, then yeah. Otherwise, no. But yeah, that was a mistake. This is like one of the features that I know a lot of people have suggested, by like including a I guess we're just chilling because someone else wants to use boss gum too. I don't know where they're at on it. Oh, they're much further than I am. Like, theirs will probably pop in like a few seconds. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Boss gum is such a pain on those events, to be honest. It's not like a boss or anything where you aren't using other gums. You just kind of have to... Yeah, it's weird to use a boss gum on that. Anyways, let's go back to event bait. Boss spawned. Once someone else starts vacuuming this, we'll go ahead and start shooting it with the photon blaster just to make it a little bit faster. Because if you guys don't know, you can actually shoot these to make them go a little bit faster, because it actually does a little bit of damage if you photon blast it. Obviously, you still need someone vacuuming it, because vacuuming does more damage than photon blasting. But since the amount of people vacuuming doesn't actually speed it up, because one person vacuuming will be the same speed as like 10 people vacuuming, if you do have more than like one person on it, having everyone else shoot will actually make it a little bit faster. I don't think it's too much. I think if you just have like one person photon blasting, it's like 10 to 20 seconds faster. And so that actually gets less the more people you have shooting, where each person only takes away a little bit more time. But in theory, if you do get enough people shooting, it should take like a minute or something versus like the normal 2 minutes. Like if we go like suction onto it now, it should be around like 10%, I'd imagine. 17. Usually, if you guys have been doing this bosses yourself, you usually know that they die around the like the 250 something mark. This time it should die around the 310 mark. Actually 315, not bad. Which is actually considerably faster than normal. It's a small thing. I don't think it's too helpful, but it is definitely something interesting that you can make those bosses a little bit faster with Photon Blaster. It's kind of funny. Not very useful, but funny. All right, 3-person small event, so pretty much just gonna be chilling here. Yeah, if you want to borrow 2 glitchy boss gum, yeah, sure, send me a trade. Do I have my trades allowed? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my cat meowing at me. Juzzy, I need to see the screen. Come on, get on my lap. There we go. Good kitty. Yeah, there's no way I managed to use the rest of these. I think I'll probably... I think normally I'd probably stop around the hour mark. But yeah. I think even 4 gums would be... It's probably not... I'm not going to even end up using 4 gums. It'll probably be like 3 gums or something. I mean, I should have used 1 more on the last event, but I didn't manage... I mistakenly used a glitchy X gum, or vacuum gum, like right before it ended, so that's unfortunate, but yeah. Do you think they should significantly buff Rift Gum? I think right now that they have other changes planned on how to balance the game. So like, Yeah, I think Rift Gum needs a buff in some respects. But a lot of the changes that they could end up doing to the game could end up changing how Rift Gum or what needs to be done to Rift Gum to balance it. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting on all that balancing stuff. It's actually not even that overpowered right now. I think I'd get probably, with all the stuff I have right now, which is about like, I don't know. Race event next, we'll go ahead and use an event bait for it. Yeah, with all the stuff I have right now, which is probably taking me like 60, 70 hours to get, I can maybe get like 5 billion gems worth of it. 5 billion gems worth of it from all the loot bags and stuff. I've never gone this way, I think, so I'm just getting kind of wrecked. But yeah, because I have used only because I'd only be able to get 5 billion, and I get like 400 million per boss. It's really not even worth it to spend 50 hours to use a glitchy Rift Gum right now. So definitely could use a buff, I think. It isn't one of those things where it is super overpowered, really. Yeah, it definitely could use a buff. But yeah, it needs a buff. Like, the thing is, though, there's also a lot of other balancing stuff that might happen that might make it, I don't know, significantly better or significantly worse. For instance, if for some stupid reason they allow you to use 2 gums at a time, assuming 2 separate gums, obviously, because 2 of the same gums would just be breaking. But if you're allowed to use like 2 separate gums at the same time, which isn't actually too bad in some respects, the worst would be if they, for some reason, allow you to use glitchy loot gum and glitchy nitro loot gum, which would be game breaking, or 2 of the different, where you could use enchanted lucky gum and glitchy lucky gum. Anything that multiplies together would be kind of game breaking. But if like they allow you to use anything that doesn't, anything that's like different than that, but allow you to use like glitchy Rift Gum and gem gum at the same time, that's actually a significant buff to Rift Gum, without making it like super game breaking, I think. But I don't think they should add that. And honestly, I think gum is probably a little overpowered as it is, and so maybe some nerfs to it are even required. But yeah, gem, it's just one of those things where like gem right now, it's all multiplicative, which is actually really hard to balance. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think they will be doing any changes to it anytime soon. But yeah, it definitely could use a buff or 2. But at the same time, it also could use just entire rework of the gem system in Ghost Simulator, because like there are some things in Ghost Simulator where it's like absolutely broken the amount of gems you get. For some people, where it's actually useless the amount of gems you get with other people. Converters, for instance, you get so many converters for you get so much gems from being an endgame people or endgame person with the current converter system, where you have all the rebirth perk stacking, you have pet stacking, you have XGum stacking, you have your ecto rate stacking from your game passes. You just get a whole lot of stuff from like that stacking together as an endgame player, where it's really nice. But then for other players, they just end up getting like 0, just because like they don't have half those multipliers, so they're ending up getting like half of a half of a half of a half of the amount of gems. And it's just kind of weird how that works. A lot of that should be additive, so it's a lot less game breaking to have all of them or none of them. But yeah. No, Rift Gum could use a significant buff. I think one of the things that they could definitely do is also increase the gem drops from normal ghosts. So that's actually reasonable. Like you'd be able to get like, I don't know, 1 billion gems in the 2 minutes from ghosts or something if you use like a Rift Gum. But like the thing about that is that you'd already have to have a base of like, you'd either have to increase the multiplier of it for ghost drops, which is actually probably a good idea, just to make it less loot bag dependent and more like usable in other scenarios. And then also increasing the drops of the ghosts isn't bad either, just because you do get so... You do get so few gems already from most gem drops. There's not really... It's not going to be bad at like 10 times the amount of gems you get from a ghost drop, because like the amount of gems I get from one boss in main hub for right now is like more than like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 hours of grinding ghosts from just ghost drops. So it like them significantly buffing that wouldn't even really make it overpowered. But yeah, definitely I'm most excited about is the quality of life changes and game balancing stuff they have planned. The thing about it, though, is I don't know what they have planned right now. So when I'm like suggesting changes and stuff, they might already be considering these changes. Or it might be one of those things... Ooh, wait, this person already has the side dealt with. It's interesting. But yeah. Yeah. Wait, does it have something to do with people using gum in their avatars freezing? I wonder. Alright, I'm really getting sidetracked right now. Because, like, I'm noticing a lot of things, like, before when we were following the person who was using boss gum at the end. Like, when his vacuum gum popped, immediately he snapped back to his actual position. And, like, right now all these people are stuck. Like, frozen where they're at. I wonder if it's gum that's causing this weird issue. Normally I'd test it like right now just to see if it works with like grabbing my ult or something. But let's see. Deadbolt, if you could like very quickly just use a gum for me. Any gum? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you aren't even on the stream. Now you are on the stream. Yeah, I'll keep up with these. I want to see if it is gum. Using gum makes your avatar freeze, because that's been an issue in Ghost Simulator for a while, and I'm wanting to know if it's like just. Nah, it's fine. No, it's fine. I would get my ult for this normally, but I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, so yeah. And if you really are just going to be using. It is gum. It's legitimately gum. So that bug that's been in Ghost Simulator for a long time, that's the cause of it. When you use a gum, your avatar freezes. Lovely. If someone wants to go send a bug report, that'd be nice. Otherwise, I'll do it when this stream ends. But yeah, no, when you use your gum, your avatar freezes. So yeah, right now, me and Zenik moving around. I don't know what his screen looks like, but if he uses a gum and then starts moving, he would just probably stay in the same spot, even though he's moving on his screen. Oh, he has my badge. That's funny. Go and do that really quick. Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and use it. Keep your eye on me. Like right now, I can move around. I don't know if you have anyone else here, but I use a gum. Actually, you can't really see that I'm using a gum. But I'm using a gum, and now I can't move around. You probably see me frozen right now. And then you probably should wait until my gum's actually visible, just because like I have this problem in front of my mouth. This mask kind of stops you from seeing my gum until it actually grows a little bit. But yeah, I should probably be frozen on your screen. Yeah, that bug is been around for like, I don't know, 3 months, and no one knows what caused it, even though it's just really soon. I feel so stupid now figuring out this bug. But yeah. But this is what we call bug testing. This is why I'm a tester, guys, because I can actually find bugs in the game. Anyways, let's go use a vet bait for the next boss event. Honestly, whoever can like get a good like screenshot or video of that really quick and report it would be nice. I mean, again, I can probably get an ult on and do a video showcasing it like really quickly too. Like even right now, I could probably hook it all up. But yeah. But yeah, now if any of you guys want to report that for me, that'd be nice. Can I go report that? Yeah. If you can report it with like a good video, hello Jazzy. That'd be nice. But yeah, no, then I should snap back and like right now back to wherever I'm on my screen. This is... Jazzy, can you literally stop walking around in front of the camera? Yeah, she likes to get in the way. She's very cute though. And she's really soft too. Yeah. This is what this stream's devolved into. It's a cat stream now. Medium. It's kind of a gameplay glitch not being able to see where people's avatars are. It's not high though because it is only visual, but normally I'd say visual is just low, but because of how it is with people's avatars, it is very annoying and obnoxious. So I'd say this one's a medium. Yes, like my dog. Yeah, she's she requires so much attention, but she's so worth it. Are you just going to sit there, Jazzy? Okay. We'll do a Roblox cat stream. So is it Inigum, right? Yeah, it should be Inigum. I mean, I'm guessing it just has to do with the mechanics of how gum works. But it might be like randomly Inigum can do it or something like that. But I'm guessing it's Inigum. Like you two are both frozen right now, or he is frozen. You're not. But yeah, his gum pops. He's now over here. Yeah. Right now I'm also frozen because I'm using X gum. Yeah. Yeah, this bug is nice to finally have solved. I've encountered this bug so often. I've kind of just chalked it up to a Roblox glitch. Figuring out that it isn't a Roblox glitch is actually insane. Yeah, it should be Inigum. That is true. Yeah. No, it is one of the it's been one of the most perplexing bugs in Ghost Sim. Like, it randomly popped up at one point, and people just assumed it was a Roblox bug. But yeah, good to finally find it. Yeah. Now that was like 90% Lucifer having to use a glitchy boss gum and me watching him move the second his gum expired. Make sure to move around before using that gum, and then so that they know like it isn't happening because of the gum. Also, what in the world's going on over here? Lovely. Yeah. Okay. If you guys don't worry, I'll carry boss. I'll carry the invasion for a while until you guys figure out that bug report. Because like really, you don't need 4 people until later. Round. Deadbolt, you're literally completely frozen on our screen because you're currently using a gum too, is the funniest thing about this. Like from our perspective, you are literally not moving or here at all. So the fact that you're saying instructions is literally hilarious. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, I know I'm also frozen. This is hilarious. Once you figure out what's causing it, this actually gets kind of funny. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, not wasting a boss gum or a rift gum on this. Probably like a vacuum gum or a loot gum would probably be your best bet. Lovely. Alright. We aren't recording or anything like that. I feel like every stream I'm walking into one of these bugs or something. I know that's not the case. I think there's a few streams where I haven't, but like more often than not, I feel like there is a bug that we find on stream where it's like, yeah, we should probably get that thing reported. Lots of no, it's been a bug for like the longest time. Literally everyone knows about it, and no one knew what caused it. Alright, we're frozen now. I'm fairly sure it has something to do with how they set the position of the gum. Like, for some reason, I'm expecting them to, like, set the position. Maybe they set the position of the gum in the character on everyone else's screen when you use the gum for some reason. Like, this doesn't matter at all, like, what I'm saying right now, because it's literally the developer just has to figure out what's going on. But my hypothesis would be for some reason, whenever someone uses the gum, they do one check for everyone else when someone uses the gum, where they're like, okay, yeah, let's set their avatar in gum position to wherever they're at right now, just so that it all works correctly. And then for some reason, that stops the player from actually moving around until the gum actually expires. That'd be my guess. Also, since this is a large invasion event, hopefully I don't forget to use my glitchy boss gum on it. But, like, I can already tell I'm going to forget. Like, oh. It's so hard to remember to use the glitch. There Deadbolt is. Just getting video footage. Yeah, right now I'm frozen. I'm moving around, though, so, yeah, if you need to take a clip of the stream, too, to show the different times on your screen versus that. Actually, that's going to be kind of hard. You'd have to, like, rewind the stream or something, I guess. Or just have them both open at the same time. I mean, that would work. With me completely moving around on my screen, whereas on your screen, I'm stuck in the same spot. Yeah, I don't know. And then me snapping back in 26 seconds. Don't worry, I got OBS. Yeah, I'm sure you're getting good footage of this. Yeah. I'd probably end up split screening my alt and my main. Oh, actually, I don't even have access to my alt right now. Because I'm signed in with my hard mode account. Not actually signed into my alt. So it'd be actually kind of hard to show it off. Got it. Yeah, snapback. That snapback once gum ends is kind of funny. Anyways, wave 8, this is the time where you want to be equipping this. I don't think you want to use it yet, but I want to have it equipped so I don't accidentally use a different gum type. It keeps kicking you for internet connection. RIP. Yeah, sometimes the internet can be kind of annoying. Disconnecting you. Also, I have no idea where my cat went. You know what? She probably went into my bed or something silly like that. Alright, we'll go ahead and use the Glitchy Boss Gum now, because it shouldn't take 2 minutes to finish up these last 2 waves. Rip. Yeah, internet right now for you is just not working, is it? Alright, we have these 4 or 5 ghosts that I need to vacuum somehow. Oh, and this one that I leaked at one point. That's my ward stone that fell. Oh, and someone else's! I'm not alone! Alright. Oh, I do need to go back though, because, yeah. This isn't... This flood isn't going to stem itself. Okay. Yeah, the worst thing is when you get up to that 5 stream, and you end up clicking on one more, like, right after one ends, and it disables, because there's a little bit of time after you're done vacuuming ghosts, where the stream is still counted, so you can't click on another one, but, like, it isn't actually attached, per se. Like, there we go. Alright. How do you get the full video, the videos to show? Go into OBS. In the top of the OBS, I'm literally in OBS right now. On File, Remux Recordings, the second option, it'll open up a prompt, select on the 3 dots on the OBS recording, and then you should be able to select the OBS recording you want to turn from an MKV into an MPV or MP4, I think. And should go ahead and do that for you once you hit Remux. And yeah, that should get you the files you're looking for. That should display as the thing. So, you know, I could just show it on screen. You guys ready for something? Yeah, we're... Look at me. Anyways, yeah, up here, File, Remux Recordings. Woo. Oh, actually, we could actually drag this over. And now it doesn't, you guys can't see it. And now, whoop. But yeah, then you can select which OBS recordings you want to use. Alright, let's stop with that nonsense. There you go. I did report in February in Bug Channel. Yeah, no, but we're talking about the specific cause of it, where it is based on the gum usage. Because I don't think anyone's reported the fact that it's based on when someone uses a gum. Like, as far as I remember, yeah, bug reports. Gum. Gonna quit gum. Boss, gum hotkey. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about actually connecting that bug with the gum bug. Cause like, or connecting that bug with gum. Maybe someone has, Control F. Gum. Windows, someone's using fat gum. Eggs, unrelated. Hotkey. Oh, yeah, I see Ice Chair. I see you did report it. Oh, when our friend was using gum, they appeared frozen on the spot. Actual place they're standing. Yeah, okay, I see you've reported it. I don't think anyone actually noticed that report. No, I now see that it has been reported over almost 3 months ago. Interesting that no one noticed it. Yeah. No, I realize. I don't think anyone noticed it. Oh, was this when, like, event came on or something when it just got entirely flooded by other stuff? Huh. Not necessarily. I mean, there wasn't really another bug report for, like, 2 more days. But yeah, generally, Yeah, I don't know why no one noticed that one. But that's definitely the bug report we're looking at. Same bug. Yeah, because I know I didn't notice that bug report. I don't really read bug reports to be honest most of the time. I'm not like browsing through there, but I would have thought, like, since then I'm sure there's been like 3 or 4 of the people freezing bug report. Yeah, let me see how many times since then have people reported the Doesn't actually look like anyone has. Yeah, no, I don't know. A lot of people complain about the bug, and no one's really been talking about how it's been actually reported. All right, so yeah, about 3 months ago, yeah, it's been reported. So whoever is making that bug report, make sure to link to that previous bug report too. Yeah, my only guess for why it wasn't noted, yeah, I don't know. No, it's an extremely annoying bug. Like, it happens pretty much every time you join into a Ghost Simulator server. And not knowing where people are is kind of frustrating, especially if you're like trying to play with friends and you don't know where they are, or doing like races and stuff. Like, not knowing where people are during races can be exceptionally annoying. So yeah. I'm trying to see how many times it's been like reported and stuff, but like I don't know if this bug's actually been as reported as much times as I think it is. I think it's one of those things where people kind of just go to yeah, I think most people have just been complaining about it in like discussions and main chat, compared to actually reporting it as a bug. But like, I'm fairly sure everyone has noticed it and just chalks it up to a Roblox error. I sure did. My video is 99% uploaded and lag is at its worst. Yeah, some things can go bad. Their Discord name, Ice Chair. Fairly sure they have the same one. Yeah, no, I have no idea how I had noticed that, to be honest. Because, yeah, you're definitely right. You definitely did report this exact same bug, pretty much exactly how we figured it out today, 3 months ago. And no one else has tied it back to gum that I'm aware of until now. So, yeah. Huh. It's also funny looking back at all like the unnecessary bugs, like when just something visually glitches, like badges and stuff. I don't know how often this one's been reported, but like sometimes when you go into your, this is like one of the weirdest. Is it? No, it's actually working for us. Like every once in a while you come into here and it's not loaded, and your F9 is literally spammed with yellow. All right, whatever. Interesting. But yeah, on what there's sometimes yellow bugs and you can't see like which badges, and the amount of times that one's been reported is kind of funny, with like literally 0 things happening to it. And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I bait. I'll be going ahead and using a bait. Pretty sure that one's never getting fixed because it's generally I think a Roblox error, where Roblox just isn't able to load someone's actual like information and stuff quickly enough for the server, so it times out its request or something. But yeah. Glitchily glitches. Yeah. Visual glitches. I can't really think and talk at the same time, which is kind of a problem when you're required to think to actually talk. So, yeah. Is someone actually on this side? Yeah, someone's on this side, so I'll go ahead and clean up these ghosts. Yeah, don't worry. It's a small invasion. You guys aren't missing too much. I always find it frustrating going from the large events to the small events. Because, like, in large events, you're able to get so many ghosts so quickly. And then, like, in small events, it's literally, like, 15 seconds between a ghost. And so you're just sitting there for 15 whole seconds just doing nothing. It's so annoying in my opinion. And then there should be one here, and then another one here. Also, I just barely can't reach these both at the same time. Alright, if you're going to grabbing those, I'll go back, grab both these two, and then go back. Oh, there's only one here? Okay. And then there should be way too many here. Yeah, no, I have bait. I was just not using it just because I was thinking about before. Talking and stuff. Make sure to include on your bug report, Deadbolt, that it is for other players, not just yourself. Because right now it's kind of hard to figure out how that actually works. Freezes on other people's screen. I need to be going doing more areas, don't I? Alright, and then there should be the bunny one over here, I think. Or it's a cat. I don't know what this is. Is this a cat or a bunny? I guess it has cat ears. Yeah, does this ghost actually have a name? Because I don't think any quest actually requires you to vacuum this ghost, so I don't actually know the name of it. Because that's generally where you get the name of the ghost, is from quests that require it. But yeah. Alright, there we go. We are done with Stella's quest, so we get Eyes of Venus and Forest Ride, which, I mean, they're boards. I'm pretty sure they look decent. Alright. Was it Eye of Venus? No, Forest Ride. It has a leaf. Yeah, I mean, not my favorite board, I don't think, but... Actually, it reminds me a lot of, this. Very similar design, I think. I'd almost say it's the same person who designed both of them, just because of how they look. I don't know. It just looks like that. Probably isn't. Like, a lot of flat details, not much going on in the vertical direction, where there's other boards like this or this, where it's pretty much all vertical decorations. It's not bad. It's actually, I kind of like that design, but I don't know, green's not my favorite color. And then the pet. Let's see. Pet actually looked pretty good. Eye of Venus? It's a pet, I guess. Okay, I thought I remembered it looking kind of cooler. But yeah, it's a flower pot. Actually, like the eyes on it, it's kind of swirly. Oh wait, are those gems? Are those purple gems in there? Oh, it's a Venus flytrap. I don't know what the purples are. They look like purple gems for like someone who's looking for like gems or something, reaches in and gets grabbed by it. But it's probably something else for a Venus flytrap. But yeah, I think the board looks pretty good. Pets, I wouldn't say it's a godly pet. It's not amazing in my opinion, but it's also not the worst. It definitely can have worse pets in the game. Yeah, I don't know if I actually have. Yeah, recently there hasn't been too many weird pets. But yeah, occasionally there are just some like, why would you even create that? Not really. Not really too much that I can think of, but like, yeah, I should just stop talking. Yeah, probably. Anyways, yeah, that's the new stuff. What's your total gems? Mine's 7.1. Yeah, once I convert all this, I'll have like 12 billion. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, figuring out the Hoshi Blade number is kind of cool. I don't know if people deleting the badge actually affects it. Yeah, I can't remember what exactly place I got Hoshi Blade at. Pretty sure I have a stream on it too. I don't know if I covered that in the stream. I kind of wish I did. I probably should have, but I don't think I did. Hmm. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Probably 2 more invasions. I'll probably use another, like, glitchy boss. Yeah. We've been live for what now? How long have we been live? Hour and a half? Yeah, we've been live for an hour and a half, which is less than it sounds just because I've not been like 100% efficient on my invasions. I forgot to use a glitchy boss gum on one of them. But yeah. What if you wanted to play Ghost Simulator, but your internet said no? That's pretty much what's going on right now for you. Or something. Oh yeah. No. The funny thing about like pets and boards, in my opinion, on looks, is the amount of how good or bad something looks that is dependent on whether or not it's rare or not. Like, there are some boards in Ghost Simulator where they look bad because they are so common. Like twin thrusters or some of the other stuff where it's like really common to have. And so people just don't actually like the look of it just because of how common it is to see it. And I kind of find that funny. And like something that are like bad looking that people might actually consider good. Just because it's rare. You know, like TXZ, I don't know. I think TXZ looks horrible. But there's a lot of people that I think it looks good. And obviously some of that is personal preference. But also a little bit is how much people might consider it rare and therefore it looks better in their opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really any strict examples of this. But like a lot of stuff that can look like, a lot of stuff that looks good or bad, it can be dependent on how rare it's considered, rather than like how good it actually looks in people's opinions. They aren't that hard to get. Yeah, no, corrupteds are pretty easy to get. I'm fairly sure at this point I delete my corrupted boards that I get additional, just because like literally no one wants, or okay, people do want them, but it's like worth. It's not. They aren't worth enough to really keep them in my inventory to like maybe eventually trade them to people who want them. Like, yeah, it's nice that people. I know people do want them, but like at the same time, it's kind of hard to justify keeping the inventory space full of them to trade them away. Just for that. I remember giving away 8 Lunas. Yeah, no, the mythicals especially, like, I literally just delete mythicals at this point. There is no reason for me to keep mythicals. The amount of mythicals I have on my main and my alt combined is just insane sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm out of phoenixes or something on my main, and then I go look at my alt, and my alt has like 7 more of them, and I'm like, wait, why don't I just delete these at this point? Yeah, sometimes RNG is really annoying with opening block spike keys or anything else that has that rare chance, because sometimes you can get like really lucky and actually get the stuff you want from it, and then other times you can just get the weirdest spread of stuff, like 3 glitchy boss gums and 1 glitchy lucky gum or something like that. Yeah, every mythical board is like 0.5 of a final. It's even less once you factor in some other factors, like the fact you're getting other stuff in addition to the mythicals, people that can get more gums, more keys at a time because of like double drops events or double boss drops or double item drops. are using gum and stuff like that, it's super cheap to go grind final boss for stuff. Yeah, like, pretty much the only keys I've grinded from final boss have been in double drops events, so, it's one of those things where all the keys and items I've got have been, like, on super discount, and so I have just way too many of them from all that grinding. Oh, someone did a race event. I'm not particularly concerned it's a race event. Actually, one of the things I do want to do is, let's see, let's open up some of these Easter racing loot packs, because freight key, another steer, a bun mobile. I do like that it seems like the rates of the racing loot pack have been increased. So it is actually possible to get the rare stuff in them, because like that was one of the things I was concerned when this first came out. Like it seemed like these would be like super hard to actually get, but I think the drop chance has been kind of increased, so it isn't going to be too hard. Do I even need to worry about locking my second? I think we'll lock at least 2 of them, but yeah, I think it will be actually kind of rare to have the godly from this. I got godly on my first try from the loot bags. Oh yeah, that's insane. Like actually getting really lucky early on is like one of the best feelings. Yeah, only got 4 Easter bags right now. Don't bait. Okay, we're not baiting. Someone requested us not to. Also, we're almost out of baits in some respects. We have like 45 left. We started this event at, or I started this event at 90 event bait. There we go. Now I'm down to like half of that. I mean, if I do end up using my Rift Gum, I will end up replenishing that supply kind of, because I will be opening a lot of Ghostly Vision loot bags. But I don't think it'll be necessary. I think 45 should be enough for the rest of this event. Yeah, 45 should be enough for the rest of this event. Anyways, this is probably going to be the last invasion event I do. I know I've gone for like another like 2 invasion events, or another 2 whole cycles of it. But it's been about an hour and a half. Actually, it's been a little bit more than an hour and a half now. So yeah, just going to be the time I end this. I'll probably end up doing some more grinding later, because I do have 4 glitchy boss gum left once I use this one. Assuming Deadbolt gets back to giving me the other 2 back. That he bartered. So probably in another few days I'll do another one, or maybe just later today. No, I have school later today. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up doing another one later today. We'll see. Also, I probably leaked that ghost with how long it's taking people to actually find it. Yep, that was my ghost. I hate it when they are at that 1%, because like. That 1% with like 0 left is like, they have been vacuumed up until they're done, but like they disconnected like seconds before they actually counted as vacuumed. Yeah, no, it's fine. Honestly, if I do need more, I'll grind for more myself off stream. But also, I can't imagine I'm actually doing any more grinding for another week or so. Just with how my current schedule's been, like the last time I did grinds in the Easter event was like, I don't know, over almost 2 weeks ago now. So it's not one of those things I'm going to be doing regularly enough for it to matter how quickly you get that back to me. Yeah, there's plenty of time left in the event. It isn't like I'm going to need it back now. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given it to you in the first place. Alright, let's see. I could have sworn we're at a 3-player invasion size. Wait, let me check that. I thought we were at a 3-player invasion size. Did someone actually join mid-invasion? Is that possible to do? It might have something to do with the bug they reported, but, yeah, probably that's what it has to do with. I kind of did. Or maybe you snuck in through the outside. I know there's ways to get outside the main area. Oh, you fell through the ceiling. Ah, nice. Yeah. If you fall down hard enough... Oh, and did not get the... Okay. So you just stayed inside it. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Guys, if there's a ghost that's leaking, it's usually my fault. Sorry about that. Also, why are we allowed to go inside the eggs? But yeah, there's probably also some way to go ahead and get into it from, like, after the invasion event. Yeah, no, I noticed the bug reported. Just wondering if you'll actually get keys from this too. Probably not. But hopefully we have enough time to use a boss gem later. Yeah. Try to keep track if you do end up getting keys from this one. Or actually if you got keys from the last one too. Because like... That's one of the weird things about events, is like how you can lose or win keys or stuff like that for free. I thought there was just three what? Yeah, 3 people? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, just go check his bug report. That I think that kind of explains. If you go up here, I think you're, or like, if you go up high enough, you're counted outside the, invasion. Okay. Was that ours? That was ours. Funny thing is, this is probably the area that should be leaking the least, just because there's 2 of us here. Anyways, I'll clean up because he seems to be trying to vacuum all the ones that come out. In some respects, having one person clean up and the other person just vacuum the ghosts as they come out is probably the best idea. Let's see, how are we doing? Laggy, but fine. Alright, again, this is going to be probably the last invasion we do, so, yeah. Also, I don't think we leaked any this time. I think that last one is just the large ghost left. Alright, we'll go ahead and use the last glitchy boss gum because there's no way this takes us longer than 2 minutes for this final wave. There we go. Invasion defeated successfully. And there we go. We should have, like, I don't know, 60, I don't know, 210 keys now? Or so? How many keys do we have? Where are keys? Yeah, 220 keys now. So we're actually getting pretty close to the 250 that we need for one of these mythicals. But I think we're going to end up going for one of these mythicals. Maybe this mythical pet, maybe the mythical board. We'll see. But yeah. Didn't get any keys from that. Okay, yeah, that was what I was thinking it was going to be, just because you weren't in the Invasion event when it started, unfortunately. I'm interested to know if you got keys from the last one, but I don't think you could figure that out. But yeah, I think for now that is going to be it for this stream. I'll probably end up doing some more streams later because I do have a bit more glitchy boss gum left. So yeah, thank you to those who helped. It's always nice to have other people to help, especially with this event where it is kind of like dependent on having good people. Like other events you can generally solo pretty easy, but this one you kind of need groups of people to do it. And yeah, this is probably the best way to actually get groups of people today. Later as in today, probably later as in a week when I actually remember about it. But yeah, we'll see. I'll notify you guys when I'm starting them. There's a ping list that you can sign up for that most of you guys have already signed up for getting pinged when I do these. Yeah, I'll ping that. But yeah, bye. Thank you guys for helping. I will see you guys, I don't know, whenever I feel like it.